Okay, I'll give you some hints on sketching the graph of f of x. Here's the actual picture over here from Desmos. Now here's the way you can think about it. For each piece, think about the domain. The domain for the first piece is x is less than -2, and this result is a constant function, which is y equals 2. So if the domain wasn't restricted, we would draw a horizontal line through y equals 2, but we're only going to start at -2 and go to the left. And since -2, this -2 is not in the domain, we put an open circle there. And that's the graph of f to the left of -2. Between -2 and 1, including the -2, the rule is x squared. So you want to think of two things. First of all, if the domain wasn't restricted, this would be a parabola opening up with the vertex at 0, 0. And here's kind of the portion of that graph that's in the piecewise function. But you want to kind of concentrate on these endpoints. -2 squared is 4. So -2, 4 is on the graph, and it's the left-hand endpoint. And since -2 is in the domain for this piece, we put a solid circle here. And then if you put 1 into the function, 1 squared is 1. So 1, 1 is on the graph. And you know that you have to know that this is a parabola in order to sketch the graph. And you also know the vertex is at 0, 0. So that allows you to draw this sketch right here. I kind of missed the 0, 0. There we go. And for this last piece, this is a parabola opening down because of the -1/2 in front. And the +1 shifts the vertex up 1 from 0. So the vertex is at 0, 1. But this isn't really in the domain of this function. So if we concentrate on these endpoints of the restricted domain, put 1 in for x, 1 squared is 1, -1/2 times 1, -1/2 plus 1 is 1/2. Okay, so 1, 1/2 is this point right here. And since 1 is not in the domain, we have an open circle there. And if I put a 3 into that function, 3 squared is 9, -9/2 plus 1, -7/2, or -3/2 when x is 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 3/2, open circle down here. And you have to kind of visualize that the vertex started here and we had the parabola going down, but the only portion we draw is that portion right there. Okay. And again, open circles on both ends of that one. So there's the graph of f of x right there. For g of x, same deal here. This is a constant function, so the line will be y equals 3 to the left of -2. These are straight lines with y-intercepts and slopes. I'm not going to go through the same detail that I went over here, but here's what the graph looks like. For that middle portion, there's the y-intercept. Graph the endpoints and just join them with the segment. And same deal here. Find the endpoints, the y values for the endpoints, put open circles, and then connect them because you know it's a straight line. That's all you got to do. Okay, there you go. Hope that helped. I'll post a link to the Desmos graph for both f and g so you can take a look.